Hail to the conquering heroes and heroines. I am come, for my retreat is in the Himalayas, and all of you require to receive the pulsations in the earth from these mountains. Therefore I call you, and angels will escort you, and you will have time in my retreat. It is a place of rest. It is a place of preparation. It is a place of science and the understanding of the vastness of the individual and the human being. I therefore am the sponsor of Saint Germain. I am the guru of both Saint Germain and El Morya and many other ascended masters. My direction is steady. It is quick, and when it is time to move, you must move. Do not stay where there is energy multiplying, for it is dangerous to the four lower bodies. Therefore, be on the move, and do not allow yourself to be stuck in one place or another, even if you must walk outside and come back. Blessed ones, all are targeted who are the light bearers. Therefore let your movements be uneven and call for the tube of light regularly. Before this age is through, though the Aquarian age overlaps it, there must be transformation. That etherealization process must come to be, and in it you must find yourself aligned. I speak in the same vein as those who have spoken before me, yet my primary reason for coming is that I might take you in your finer bodies to the east, to the Himalayas. I may show you, beloved, civilizations far beneath these mountains. Earth is a place of many, many guises, and few inhabitants, if any, realize the many levels of consciousness that are a part of this evolution. Divine direction is for you. I hold that great blue causal body in your behalf. Call for divine direction. Do not assume that you know the way. When you are a neophyte, you must look to those who have gone beyond you. You must understand that they will show you the way. Likewise, we, the ascended hosts, commune with our chelas, that they might also know the way, not only of light and darkness, but of duality itself. This is not easy to discern in all cases. Therefore, it takes an astuteness that comes only from your holy Christ self. To go this way or to go that way, beloved. This is the dilemma of those locked in to the duality of the human consciousness. I call you to my retreat, to enter spherical being, the mighty blue sphere of my causal body, and many spheres within spheres. I ask you to keep a perpetual novena to the great divine director, so that I may reach you, and I may place upon you and within you that spherical consciousness that you will need by the time you are called home for your ascension. If you are in doubt about anything, ask your messenger. Ask those who are department heads. Ask those who have long time service on the path. But above all, beloved, do not make up your own conclusions, for you may find yourself tarrying in a place that you were never meant to be in. Divine direction may be your life or your death. If you follow divine direction explicitly from my causal body that you have access to by giving my decree, you may have life everlasting. But when you climb the Himalayas, beloved, you must know where and when and how you are going, and what tunnels you may enter and what tunnels you may not enter. Thus know that there are always the guides, but the guides we speak of are heavenly guides, angels and advanced elementals who go before you to give you your protection. I would see you then in a 9-day novena, 144 calls to me, the great divine director, daily, this being the priority for those 9 days, and afterwards you pick up other assignments again that we give you. You may add to the 144 of my own calling, and therefore round out your services. So I say this, beloved, for this is the only way I can impart to you without accruing karma to myself, which I am not about to do. And therefore I assign you to your own karma and the tremendous quality of acceleration that will take place as you do this. Rings upon rings of my causal body represent worlds upon worlds where I have served. You may enter these rings, study there, know of civilizations far across the galaxies, where I have been, where I have taught, where I have experienced my training. Earth is a crossroads, but we have come from many places. So, beloved, divine direction and the specific accuracy of that direction you must find within yourself. Do not compromise your honor. Do not compromise anything at all, beloved, but enter into the fiery love of the Buddhas, the Buddha of the Ruby Ray. Enter in, beloved. It is your opportunity to go through the spheres of my causal body. It is your opportunity to receive those spheres and to have them permanently surrounding your causal body. This is the reason I call you to the Himalayas. And when you shall have fulfilled this in the 9-day service of your novena, you shall be here in the earth and have added unto you those spheres that you have gained. If you decide to increase the number of calls to me, the great divine director, then you will see a tighter coil, a greater acceleration, and you will know a victory unsurpassed. This I must place upon you, beloved, for it is necessary in order for you to have your victory, to have the planet have its victory, and for you to move upward in the spiral of your ascension. Do not take for granted that you will not make your ascension and therefore not try. Do not take for granted that it is easy or a shoo-in. Up to the very last moment in time and space, it is possible to make karma that requires you to slacken your pace, go down the ladder again, tend to those details that you have left undone, and climb up the ladder again. You hear in this piece of music, the Rakazi music, you hear in it 1,000 notes and fingers that fly. This is the action of intensity, specificity. It is an action, beloved, that shows you in the hearing of the ear how you must accelerate in order to transcend this octave. This conference has been an opportunity for the masters to speak to you on the requirements of the ascension, not only through the balanced threefold flame, but touching on many areas. We have emphasized this, beloved, because there are many among you who may make your ascension in this life, but you need the tutoring. You need that very specific counseling. And I promise you that the messenger is able to give you this counseling. And when you ask of her, and when you speak to her, she will receive from the ascended masters the answer immediately. You do not have to feel that it is coming from the human being, the messenger, but you will note the pause as she awaits the response that is for you personally. Understand that this will take place weekly in the darshans we will hold. So, beloved, we are here to see to it that you claim your immortality, that you achieve your immortality, and above all, that you have the conviction that you will make your ascension in this life, and you will take every step, one by one, until you achieve it. This is the vision we all hold for you. There are many reasons why you must be in heaven as an ascended master. Most importantly, to return to earth in your white fire body to guide and guard millions of souls that you cannot physically, personally touch in this time. Be at peace, beloved, for I am the great divine director, and my causal body and my service is unlimited. I am focusing on planet Earth, even as Omritas does focus, for this is the time for the victory. This must be the victory. There is no alternative to victory unless it is the destruction of the planet. Therefore, rejoice. Know the joy of Jesus Christ. Let it always remain in you. Let no man or woman take that joy, for joy is the motor of life. Joy is the action by which you attain. Do not be burdened. The Lord is with you, and I am with you. Let us go forward then. We have much to do. Let us accomplish it as worthy chelas before the Lord God Almighty. I am the great divine director. I have this title not for naught, but for the victory of every light bearer of this and other planets. I rejoice, beloved, for in my heart I carry victory and only the victory.